Such a nice day. Very nice day once again. But what's up, YouTube? 2 for T here, and I'm making some really good progress on my build. Let me show you guys what I am doing today, and I apologize sincerely once again that I cannot show you guys every last step that I'm doing, but I'm showing you guys what I'm doing, or I'm showing you guys the before and the after products so you guys can have an idea of what's going on. But today's the day that I'm doing my tension rods, and I already got the first hole drilled out. The tow hook was kind of in the way, but I still managed to get it really straight. And the bolt that I'm actually using, which is from Home Depot, but it is grade 8. I made sure I got the strongest bolt, and it does fit in this hole. It's an 11.9 millimeter, sorry about the bad camera angle. It's an 11.9 millimeter hole, but this bolt's a 12 millimeter diameter. But for some reason, it came out to be 12 because it was 11.9 millimeters, so I guess that 0.3 millimeter was not too much of a difference. But I mean, I only have one hand. I mean, it goes through like all the way, you know, but I can't really, you know, it's rough with one hand, but like, and it's super snug. Like, it's a really snug fit, so this bolt has no play. But I have the collars that go on the ends that make it go perfectly straight through that ball joint. And I did it to the other side too. I got the other hole drilled right there, lined up to this ball joint, and those are the collars I'm talking about right here. You know, the bolt. This bolt fits, like, it's a pretty exact fit, barely any play. There's, like, if you can see, there's, sorry, sorry about the blurriness, but there's little play. It's like that 0.3 millimeters of play, but it's pretty solid. So, but I can't drill the other hole on the other side because I have to take these bolts out on both sides. I have to drop down this, whatever suspension subframe part this is, I have to drop this down, and then I'm going to bring it over to the vise, get my drill bit, line this up. I have an idea how I'm going to drill a perfect hole, so I'm going to do that. And then once both of these are done, I have these collars that I got, the stainless steel collars. I'm going to have to shorten these so I can have, because it's too long to fit with those collars I showed you on the other tension rod. It's a little too long, and I want this to be pretty much centered in here, and it's a little too long with the collars on, so I'm going to have to shave these down a little bit. Try my hardest to shave them, just try to shave them as flat as possible. I might just put them on like the disc grinder and just put them on there flat like that, and just take millimeter by millimeter off, because I want it to be really centered. So it's coming along. It's actually a lot easier than I thought. Once I started doing it, I realized how easy it was. But that's what I have to do today. Oop, the light turned off, but that's okay. But once that's all done, then once that's done, I'll show you the finished product. Hopefully both of them I can drill, you know, straight enough a hole so I can put the bolts through, shave the collars down, put the collars on, so there'll be no side-by-side play with the tension rod. There's no forward and backwards play, so when I break, there's no play in the bolt. That's why I had to get the 11.9 millimeter drill bit to drill through that metal, so that bolt is nice and snug in the metal. So once I do all that, I'll show you the finished product.
So it's done. It is all done. Tension rods are all finished, but there was a slight change of plans. I decided to not cut the collars. I decided to just use one full collar with some washers, and it came out mint as fuck. And the other side's done too. One full collar and some washers. And these are my tension rods. S13 tension rods on an S12. It's pretty much, it's going to have the same dynamics as a tension rod as if it was on an S13, because the S12 tension rod setup is totally different. You know, it has bushings pretty,
If you look it up, S12 tension rods, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's all done. It's all done. And I also got my tie rod ends in. So now I can steer the car, but this needs to be aligned like crazy because it is cockeyed as hell. And that's it. I got my tension rods done. It was so easy. I thought it was going to be pretty hard, but drill holes, space it out. I mean, it's only hard if you don't have these collars right here, because then you have to find a bolt that fits exactly in the hole. But since I have the collars, I found the bolt that fits right through these collars. And then the bolt diameter is the same as this collar right here, so solid, like morning wood. Like solid as heck. This is popping. I'm proud of myself. And you guys can do this too if you got an S12, or if you just need to modify any suspension part, you can do it. You guys are smart. I know you're smart. Y'all went to college. And that's what I did today. And now it's the next video. Let me get up real quick. Ugh. The next video, or yeah, I guess the next video is probably going to be me trying to get my drive shaft to fit, because I found out that my drive shaft is actually too long. The yoke goes into the KA tranny, but the drive shaft is too long because the guy sold it to me. Gypped me with that too. He just put the end piece on that swivel head that attaches to the diff on the S12 onto the drive shaft. Look, this is all KA single piece drive shaft, and then you can color difference right here. As you can see, he just welded on this piece off of the S12 drive shaft or whatever engine was in it, and just put it onto the KA drive shaft. So the KA drive shaft's too long, so I'm gonna have to shorten it by like, I'm gonna say like an inch, maybe not even half an inch. It's actually not that bad, so it might need to be rebalanced, but I might just balance it anyway. If not, well, hope it doesn't freaking vibrate and destroy the car as I drive it. But that's what I gotta do next. Tension rods are all done. Tie rods magically appeared inside the car. I actually found those inside of the car. I was going through some stuff. I was just looking to see what else was in the car, and I just found those in a brand new plastic bag, unopened, sealed, and I just put them on, and they work with my S13 hubs. I'm so sorry that I keep rubbing my eyes. I get a lot of crap in my eyes working underneath that rusty car. But that's all done. I got my front suspension conversion officially finished. Proud of myself for that. You guys can do it too because you guys are smart. You loyal. I changed a lot. Hashtag DJ Khaled. But my name is 2 for T. Got my suspension done. Next is the drive shaft. And have a nice day.